that we have in there, and then you have everyday readers that can say, oh, and I found this link too, or this was my comment, what I thought, or this is the photo that I wanted to upload. So I think those platforms are super important. I think one thing you'll really see in the future is the power of location-based services. I think something like Foursquare will go from much more of a novelty to an important data source. And when you start to combine the power of knowing where someone is and having their mobile and knowing their activity on Stylecaster and knowing what brands that they like, and then, oh my God, they're actually at Saks right now, and you like Alex Wang, oh, perfect, great time to get you a coupon for what you're about to buy. So I think I would say in the next 24 to 36 months, you're going to see massive improvements in those sorts of areas. That'll be great for brands and great for consumers and great for everybody all around.
Did you see the Burberry live tweets in the show?
I did. We actually, I do believe we were one of the first, if not the first, to ever do a live stream runway show. We did Vivian Tam, I think, 2 years ago, which was really exciting. It was a program we had done with HP. But I think, you know, as you guys know, our mission is style to the people. You know, and I think Fashion Week is a sham. You know, I think it's an absolute joke that only, you know, 0.5% of the people get to go to this. I think it's Stylecaster's role to really get in there and kick in the door and bring the people inside. Because if you're, you know, a passionate fashion fan and you live in Iowa or you live in Phoenix, you know, it's our job to make you feel like you're there with us. And I think that exclusivity is a lot of what people don't like about this industry. And I think the inclusivity is a lot of what we're trying to represent.
Where do you think your site is heading for, you know, within the next 12 months, and who would be like the dream person you would love to collaborate with?
That's a great question. I think, you know, I always look at our business. When we started our business, we said the best experience is going to be one that has content, community, and commerce all in one experience, completely organic. And it's kind of funny, I think, if you look at the trajectory of our business, it's actually quite linear. 2010, we built a great media company. And a media company, to me, is somebody that creates content and sells advertising against it. And we did a great job. Millions of dollars in revenue, and we're profitable, and we created a great brand, and that's all well and good. 2011, our goal is to really take content and merge it with community and become the leading social media company, not just a media company. And then 2012, I think you'll naturally see us get into commerce. And that's really when I think Stylecaster is going to come to life. As we say content, community, commerce, we also say discover, discuss, decide. And that's really interesting, right? If I can come to a place where I'm having a conversation about style, and I can discover things because there's all these great editors writing about it, and then I can discuss them with my friends, and I can say, oh, I like this, and I like that, and you like that, and that's great, and then I can decide. And within one click, I can actually make a purchase. I think that's the ideal style platform.
I feel like it should go on your walls.
Yeah, we need to get that one up, right? I agree.
Did you hear about runway tracking by The List? They launched the...
I did see that. Yeah, I've spoken with Chris, the CEO of The List, a couple times. There's definitely some overlap in terms of the things that they're thinking about, we're thinking about. You know, I think one of the things that really makes Stylecaster special is it's not wholly dependent on user-generated content, right? And one of the reasons we have an editorial team of 10 people is because having a sophisticated conversation is very important to us. And I think readers are great, and allowing the reader to be involved in the conversation is important, but I think starting that conversation from a sophisticated and elevated perspective is what the style industry has always been based on. There's a reason of Vogue and a Lucky and Elle that always exist, because you need an expert that actually knows what's going on, right? But then what we're saying is, oh, you need to allow the reader. So I think, you know, old media, you know, primarily print, and those people have really said, no, it's all about the experts. And new media said, no, it's all about user-generated content. And I don't think they need to be mutually exclusive. You know, I think it's about a healthy hybrid of both. And that's really the fine line that Stylecaster walks, but also I think a big opportunity for us.
Anyone else? These are all senior editors of the newspaper. I'm the editor.
Oh, man.
They're senior editors.
I usually don't get to talk to reporters this high up.
Yeah, so they get to edit and write, so it's a great opportunity.
Oh, good.
So we'll do a big feature on Stylecaster.
Oh, man.
October issue.
All right, beautiful. Just spell our URL right, okay?
Yeah, we'll do. Also, the new issue is coming out like in 2 days.
Okay.